Hi everybody, so fall is here, which means we're in for another season of crunchy leaves, comfy sweaters, and pumpkin-spiced everything. This season also marks the beginning of the school year for students across the country and right here at Yale. Now there's a lot of stressors that come with the new school year, some of which you can learn about by watching this video we did last year. But one thing we didn't cover is having to lug a heavy backpack around all day. It may seem like a simple thing, but did you know that many students get serious back problems just from having to carry around a backpack? To learn more, let's talk to pediatric orthopedist Brian Smith, who will tell us how to pack our packs so they won't break our backs in this episode of The Exam Room.
One of the more common complaints that I see as a pediatric orthopedic surgeon are patients in the office complaining of back pain. So it is important to try to make sure that your child's backpack is appropriate, not too heavy, and worn properly. Well, one easy way to assess your child's backpack in terms of the weight is to actually weigh it. The American Academy of Pediatrics suggests that backpack weight should ideally be no more than 20% of his or her body weight. So for example, if you have a child that weighs 60 pounds, 20% of the body weight of that child would be 12 pounds. So if your child's backpack weighs 15 pounds, that's really too heavy. One key is just wearing the backpack properly, which is a backpack that has wide and soft straps and that are worn on both shoulders. So wearing a backpack just on one shoulder is not ideal. Wearing it fairly high so that the weight of the backpack is distributed sort of on the upper back or in the area between the shoulder blades would be ideal. The child may actually, with a heavy backpack, maybe leaning forward excessively or sometimes leaning back excessively. In other words, they're sort of out of balance. We encourage families to try to review what the child keeps in their backpack with them. They just want to carry everything all the time because that way they feel they'll never forget anything. But if they can be a little bit more thoughtful, each day of the school week is usually a little bit different. Some days they don't have math or science, so maybe that day that book could stay home. Trying to keep that backpack as light as possible is one key to avoiding backache and problems with the child's back.
Other tips from Dr. Smith include doing core exercises to strengthen your back muscles, having 2 sets of books, one you could keep at home and one you could keep at school, and using a rolling backpack, even if it won't win you any popularity points. But you know what is cool, kids? Having a pain-free back. Well, thank you for watching, and make sure to tune again next month in a new episode of The Exam Room.